Hey, what is up everyone? Welcome back to Learning Pauper. Today we're playing more Mono Black Control in tournament practice. I guess I'll keep this hand. It's not too bad. Kinda has one more land than we'd like, but it gives us access to Tendrils of Corruption already, so that's pretty good. So our opponent mulligans down to 6. So we don't, unless he has something to disfigure, we're not gonna have a play to turn 3 most likely, but that's okay. Okay, he's got something green-black. Got more removal here if we needed it. This is tournament practice mode. I made sure this time. Oh man. Oh, he's playing my deck. Awesome. Well, I should know pretty well his entire deck list. Assuming it's the one that I have. It's Torture Existence, but it's Golgari Torture Existence, and Golgari is black and green, if you didn't know. And so I actually have this deck built in paper. It's my paper pauper deck. Right, so we draw another land. It's not great, but it's okay. We have all the removal in the world, so. Oh, that's a cool swamp. I haven't seen that one before. It's an old one. It's a cool one. Okay, there's Stinkweed Imp. Let's disfigure it. Oh wait, we can't. Shit, sorry. I forgot we had. I thought we had mana. Well, let's see here. Let's go ahead and attack. And then we can use one of our instants on the imp. So obviously he's going to block, so let's disfigure it. Alright, he used the dredge ability to get the imp back. Okay, he's not playing the same deck list as me. I haven't seen this creature before. It's interesting. He's returning target card. He returns Satyr Wayfinder. That's part of the Golgari Torture Resistance deck. When it enters the battlefield, reveal the top 4 cards of your library. You can put a land card from them onto your hand, put the rest onto your graveyard. Well, we can Victim of Night it, and I think we're going to, just to keep up this pressure. And put more cards in our graveyard for our Angler coming up. Let's see. Awesome Sands. Got another Stinkweed Imp. He's using the, well, in my opinion, the worst Stinkweed Imp art, though. I like the other one. I like the old school one. Let's see, so we have enough mana for Gary. Or we could give him the rats. Since he doesn't have anything on board, let's give him the rats. Let's build up some devotion here to black. It's for Gary. Let's swing in here. Deal 2 damage. Get him down to 20. Alright, let's see what he's got. I'm excited to be playing against my own deck, basically. Well, it's not exactly the same. Like I said, it doesn't have this card in it, but it's very similar. I'm sure at least 40 of the cards are the same. Probably more like 50, honestly. Oh man, does he not have a play? I thought he got the Stinkweed Imp back. Interesting. Let's cycle instead of Gary and see if it pays off. It does not pay off. That's okay. We're going to attack with both. Let's see if he has something here. Or if he really just drew no plays. That's really good for us because we ratsed him bad then. Oh. Okay, Grave Scrabbler. That's another staple of that deck. Okay, he's running a bunch of cards I'm not running actually. He's running Tilling Treefolk. That's interesting. Here's Grave Scrabbler. One of the ways to make the deck work. So we got 2/2 on the field. He's getting back something. He's getting back the Golgari Brown Scale, so he's gonna gain some life. Golgari Brown Scale is another what's it called? Another staple of that deck. And he's getting Stinkweed Imp back. I like that this guy's ballsy enough to play this deck in tournament practice. It's definitely not a tier 1 deck, but I love that this guy's ballsy enough to do it. I'm really excited to be facing off my own deck here. This is really cool. And a different version of it too, so I can see how this one performs. Okay, Tilling Treefolk makes sense. It's just kind of slow. And it's not very powerful. I guess maybe he's just not running very many lands, so he really wants them. It could be possible. He could be running another playset of a card over lands. And now he's got all the cards in his hand that he needs. He has 6 cards in hand. That's bad for us. There's no Sage or Wayfinder. We can disfigure that. But instead, let's disfigure the Grave Scrabbler. Alright, we can Silent Blood or we can Gary here. Let's Silent Blood. I want to build up our devotion more. Okay, we draw another Silent Blood. Let's do it. And another Gary. That could be pretty good. And we drew land and Kumbaj Witches. Which is good against his 1/1, obviously. We're going to attack with both. We're going to be aggro here. I think we need to be aggro here to out-tempo him. Okay, he has double blocking. So he will lose the Wayfinder anyway. Or actually, no, he doesn't, sorry. Forget how double block. God, I can't talk right now. I forget how double blocking works sometimes. It's kind of weird. It's definitely something you have to get used to as a new player. I haven't fully grasped it yet, I must admit. Okay, that's an interesting card for this deck. I haven't seen that one before. It's pretty good, but we can just Tendrils of Corruption in next turn, so it's not that good. That could be good if we didn't have removal. Okay, there's another Stinkweed Imp. It's probably going to attack. We're just going to take it. Now we're going to Tendrils of Corruption him. He's all tapped out, so there's nothing he can do about it. And we have just enough to kill it. It also heals us for 6, which is quite good. Let's kill the Wayfinder. He is targeting us. Can play another Witches with their remaining mana. Let's do that. And you know what? He's already down to 28 cards in his library. I think we're going to attack. I think we need to be ballsy here. This could lead to disaster. I'm not entirely sure how to... I've never played against this deck before. I've only played it. So this could easily lead to disaster. But you know what? That's Learn Pauper. That's what that is. Alright, he's got 3 cards in hand. We can definitely play this Angler. We probably should have played it earlier, honestly. I wasn't thinking about it. We could have definitely played that last turn. That's a misplay. We're going to play him next turn, most likely. Unless we play Gary instead. They're both good players at this point, actually. Playing the brown scale. Do we have enough to play both? I think we have enough cards in our graveyard to play the Angler as well. This is going to be a pretty good life swing here. Now let's play the Angler. So let's see, disfigure, victim of nightmare, disfigure, sign blood, pay 1. Get out our Angler. We're going to hit him in the face twice with the witches. He's also choosing to hit us in the face. An interesting thing you can do with the witches. Just slowly pew him down. Alright, he's doing something on our end step. Grapple with the past, okay. It's quite the graveyard. He's definitely running a good amount of cards that I'm not running in my deck. Like this. I run Basking Rootwalla. I don't think he has that. Oh, there's Crypt Rats. He's gonna Crypt Rats us. We actually probably does he even have enough mana to do anything with Crypt Rats? And I think he's dead next turn. Yeah, he just lost. Because we played Gary, and then we pin him down with the Kumbaj Witches. Oh, he's doing Crypt Rats. Okay, he did have enough mana. But he did hurt himself in the process. Unfortunately, we can't kill... Well, yeah, we could have with the attacking, so... Alright, I guess that was just a single game. I didn't realize that. Thought it would be the best of 3, but that's alright. It was cool to see that deck be up against that deck for once, since I've played it before. I haven't played it in this series, but I probably will eventually. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.